Hello, everyone. We are back for a tarot session. So we're going back in a few minutes. Get yourself...
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Get yourself a cup of tea. Get yourself a drink.
Get your nervous wheeze done.
Whatever. And then come back here with your questions and we will solve the problems of the world.
Oh, God.
Hello, gorgeous people. Look at you all. Wow.
You've been busy without us. I like it. Hello, Yindi. How are you? Oh, he calls us valued friends. Oh, maybe he's calling the other people in the chat valued friends, not us. Can you hear us clearly? Can you see us clearly? Anne's not drunk again, I promise.
Well, they can. They're answering our question. So
excellent. All right. What I'm going to do. Hello, Maxine. Happy birthday for the other week, by the way. I did notice it was your birthday. I popped over and said happy birthday, Maxine. And well, who have we got on with us this evening? We've got
hello, Karen.
Shane, who is
Karen from Doof.
Hello, Karen. So yeah, Shane was first one on tonight. And then we had Virginia, Esther, Karen, Yindimara, Shane, again, Robert, Zena, aka Catherine, Kate, and Renee. Oh, some of our poobahs. Hello, Linda. I'm just scrolling. Lawrence, hello. Welcome back. Not the lick button. Keep the lick button for private chat, says Robert. Oh, what's this? Oh, my fart knockers got a huge Darren Eastlake huge sapphire in the mix. Oh, pretty. Very pretty. You have to show us pictures on its
it's not real.
When it's Junie. On its Junie. Who else we got? We said hello to Maxine. Oh, Fairy Dragon, Sir Stash. Welcome. Daisy. Hello, Daisy. Seth. Hello, Seth. Neuro Phoenix, good eye. Hello, Shelley. You're catching us live. Wow. How you doing? Hope you're well. Rachel, hello. Susan, hello, Susan. And Lisa C's blowing us kisses. Hey, I'm finally getting the New Orleans stuff up. It's only a year later, but it's going up.
But look, better late than never.
Yeah.
We had probably about a week or so, more than a week or so, of Lisa, lovely Lisa, putting up photos from New Orleans, and it brought back so many memories.
Or Ireland.
Ireland, that's it, Ireland.
The other New Orleans.
The other New Orleans. It was so lovely to see them coming up every day and kind of going, yeah, I remember we did that. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was very nice. All right, so Amy, hello, Amy. It was International Lighthouse Weekend last weekend. When can you do a haunted lighthouse? That would be amazing. I lived up next to the lighthouse at Nobbies. It was very haunted up there.
And they won't let us do anything up there. The story of our lives in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Not allowed to do a thing.
And then they finally do allow you to do something, they give it to someone else. Yeah. Hello, Ray. How are you? Who else we got on there? Daisy wants to know, can the cards tell you if anyone who's watching is in the nude? In the nudie Rudy. Oh.
Yeah.
No, I made
put a blanket on the put a blanket on your towel on your seat, please.
Larice. Oh, sorry, was I calling you Lawrence? Was I Larice? I will try to remember that. I am really dreadful at remembering things, even though there's no N in your name. You'd think it'd be obvious, Larice. I will do my best. How did you know I was gorgeous? Oh, Shane, I've been spying. No. Underneath your clothes, you nude. Good old. All right, we've got some questions. I'm going to jump back up. Catherine would like to know, is the cycle I'm currently on coming to an end soon?
It sounds like you really wanted to be, Zena. And you, interestingly, you have the end of the cycle card, the world card, which means, yes, it is coming to an end. Bit fuzzy wuzzy, there you go. But my nails are terrible. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those fancy
You're a paranormal
girls.
investigator.
I'm not one of those fancy girls that goes and gets her nails done every week. I'm sorry. Yes, it is coming to an end, my love, but that means that a new thing is starting. So I hope what had to be learned.
Up better? Yeah, it is.
I hope what had to be learned has been learnt, and now you're ready to start over again in a fresh new phase, my love. So it looks good. It looks good.
Virginia, could I have a general card and a naughty card, pretty please? I don't know where my naughty cards are. I think they're actually in the drawer, which is underneath the camera, which the camera is perched on. And I'm a little bit worried that if I move anything, because it's been very dodgy-bodgy tonight, that I will lose it. I will have a quick peruse.
Virginia Esther, you have more guts than you think you do when it comes
I know,
to
I've got more guts.
standing up for yourself and kind of being in a place of leadership and making things happen. You are not giving yourself enough credit. Okay.
Stop looking to other people for approval.
And you must stand up for yourself and use your brain. You have a very good brain in that head of yours. So use it. Absolutely. And sort of make some progression, create some stuff that's, going to sort of, go out there and whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just get out there and create stuff. Get out there and do things. Don't be afraid of showing yourself and putting yourself out there. It does mean coming out of your comfort zone, but that's where you need to be right now. If you want to be in a growth cycle, you have to get outside of your comfort zone.
All right, I'm just going through and starring the questions that are coming through. We did that one. Anything in the cards for me, please, Nita Lou?
Nita Lou.
Nita Lou?
Well, there's always something in the cards because I've got 78 cards in my hand and I will always pull one. So
I bet you will pull one.
Nita Lou, yeah, I can pull it as long as I want. Not going to make a difference. You have the card of success and the card of good fortune, my love. So I am clearing the road for you over the next couple of weeks to really get out there and aim high and get things done. Yeah, that's what it's all about at the moment. Stop sitting, everyone, stop sitting right at this very moment in time and whinging about how terrible your life is. Go and get something done. Go and do something. Go and do something that you've never done before. Just kind of, get out there and be part of the world that we are in, for better or for worse. We are here. We can hide for as long as we like. It's not going to improve anything.
Oh my God, Anthony. No.
Oh, Anthony, no.
What happened?
No.
That's shocking.
My love.
Oh, you poor thing. I had to get my dad's dog put down just over a week ago, and it nearly broke me. That's why I sort of ran away last weekend, and I didn't do the Thursday night. That was my fault, but we're catching up this week. But I'm really sorry, Anthony. That's very, very hard.
Yeah, and they are all together, absolutely. Their energy kind of is blended now, but they're not really around you, my love. Let them go. Let them be free, and but it's like their energy has all come into one sort of bundle, and it's sort of just this one big energy. But yeah, I'm sorry for you, Anthony.
Joanne, thank you so much. Thank you. We really appreciate it. I know times are tough for many people, and
you're always so generous,
you're
Joanne.
so generous to us, and we appreciate you to the moon and back, as Isaac would say.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Golden, new work coming in, love. I love. Petal, love. I say pet. Is there any new work coming in, love?
I say love. Any new work coming from Ray? Ray, well, it looks like there's a celebration coming up. So there could be, and it's going to be something that you are going to actually really like and enjoy, because you're around like-minded people who think exactly the same way as you do, love. They will be there and you will feel right at home. So it feels really good energy around you at the moment.
Just again going through and starring any questions so then we can pick randomly. So hang in there, because I may get to your card. You may have asked a while ago, but I might get to it, so hang in there. Hi MJ, how are you? Good evening, lovely ladies. Does my grandfather have any messages for my dad?
Oh, for your dad. Okay. Oh, well, Father's Day's coming up soon, isn't it? So yes, all of those male energies are coming out. Granddad says that he had to learn forgiveness the hard way after he passed. He's hoping that your dad, doesn't have to do the same thing, that forgiveness is very, very healing, and that it is something that, even the most stubborn of us sometimes has to sort of just bite the bullet and be the first to hand the handover of, I'll shake your hand again, mate, and we'll call it good. So that's kind of the message that I'm getting at the moment from your grandfather, MJ. I hope that is meaningful for you.
Oh, I'm not yawning. I'm not. Hello, Nicole. Nicole Duggan recently separated due to self-sabotage. I'd love to know if we will reconnect. Are you going to do the work to stop self-sabotaging would be my first question. Because if you don't work on it, nothing's going to change.
Yeah, it'll and it's an issue that you have, obviously. So I'm saying things that are obvious. So I'm really, really sorry about that. I'm not meaning to be sarcastic or anything, because I know what self-sabotage does, and it puts you in a smaller space, smaller, until you feel as though you're choking. And so you have to look at why this is happening. And Nicole, this goes right back to issues that may have occurred for you a long, long time ago. And this is now your normal, the way you think about things. If you would like to have a talk about this further so that there can be more assistance for you, and you are local to my area or our area, which is Newcastle, you can actually come in and see me at the Witch's Charm and we can book a session. Or you can email me at tarotqueen.com at tarotqueen@gmail.com, and maybe we can do sort of an email thing, and I can talk to you that way.
Because I'm no longer letting her give her stuff away for nothing. tarotqueen@gmail, did you say?
Yeah, tarotqueen@gmail.com.
There it is there. Because you've got to pay your bills.
I do.
Right, I'm just going through again, and one question, please, guys. There's no need to keep.
Let me just pick a card for Nicole, because she did ask a question.
Yep.
And part of this, Nicole, has to do with your sense of value and sense of self. And when you feel that you've been working hard, and this comes down to my situation.
Cards keep talking to you through other people.
Yeah, when you feel that you're doing and you have done all the work and no one is, respecting that, you turn around and not respect yourself. You kind of think, well, no one's willing to pay me or respect me for what I know and who I am. Therefore, I'm just not going to respect myself because I'm not getting any feedback. So I'm just going to shit all over everything that I've created. And you can't do that because it'll just keep happening. I hope that is understandable for you, Nicole, because I have done that for a whole lifetime and I need to stop.
And the thing is,
hello, Cara.
You can work your ass off and you can do the most amazing things and people still won't see it. You've got to pat yourself on the back and be satisfied in yourself that you have done the best you possibly can and stop beating yourself up.
Yeah.
Because some of the other things are out of your control. So pat yourself, be happy with yourself, stop waiting for approval from others. That seems to be my thing for tonight. Stop waiting for approval from others. Jane Tioma. Hello, ladies. Any messages for me?
Okay, Jane, this is for you.
You are loved.
All right, Six of Pentacles. If you are having sort of some issues with regard to not being in the right place now, and you feel that you should be further ahead, or there's a little bit of stuckness there, or you're not fit, you're not understanding what you should be doing next to kind of just change the energy that is around you at the moment, the card is talking about feeling generous and generosity and being grateful for what you have already. And some of the things that happen when we get ourselves into a funky space is that we actually forget what good stuff we have. All we are focusing on and all our brain is focusing on is all the bad stuff we have. And therefore, your energy is as flat as a pancake, and you're never going to get out of that icky, sticky feeling unless you can bring it back up. And part of that is gratitude, gracefulness, humility, and giving of yourself, if possible. And just feeling grateful for the things that you have. So I know affirmations can kind of feel a little bit wanky, but they are actually really, really good for rewiring the brain. So if you need any affirmations, let me know. Again, tarotqueen@gmail.com, and I can send you some affirmations that will help and assist you for that. Hello, Linda, the Spiritual Alchemist. We will see you at the Psychic Fair.
And again, Linda, thank you so, so much. We really appreciate
Thank you so
your
much.
show of support financially. And look, you can support us by just sharing the live feed, inviting some friends to come and join us. Have some fun. Doesn't always have to be money. We don't ask anyone to give money that they cannot afford to give us. Please, if you are in a difficult position, we do not expect you to send a thing. We are just grateful that you are here. But of course, if you want to, we won't say no. And Shane would like to say that the New Orleans stuff is excellent.
Awesome. Thank you, Shane.
I'm quite proud of it. I'm actually working on the third installment. It should hopefully be up on the weekend. And that is the Andrew Jackson Hotel. Rachel would like a general card, please, Renata.
Okay. And if anyone has noticed, I'm having a hot flush at the moment.
Your glasses fogging up. I love it when your glasses fog up. It's hilarious. Welcome to the 71 people who are watching. Let us know in the comments where you are all watching from. What part of this wonderful world, apart from your lounge room or your bed or in the middle of the street, Zena, where are you watching from?
And Rachel Thomas, you have the World card. So make space in your life at the moment to create change and to move forward. So this is a little bit of a sign to say that there are things happening around you at the moment that are coming to an end, or they are coming to fruition. They have been already nurtured into a place now where they're about to move forward, and you have to be prepared for that. And that may mean letting go of other things or creating that space for you to get into the new space, into the new part of you, Rachel, that you want to be. So it's about letting go and letting in.
I saw a really good comment there and it's disappeared. From Monday, someone or other. Where did it go? There it is, Marilyn Monday. We have to remind ourselves to flip our thinking when we believe we don't deserve what we have.
Yeah. And that is a task. It is a thing. And people kind of, it does really help to speak to someone about it who can help nurture that within you if you do not have enough brain space or mind space or capability to be able to do that for yourself, because that's hard work. And that means being very, very consistent in being able to go back into those pain points and kind of go, I'm having trouble with this. I need to talk to somebody about it.
Larice likes our new...
thank you, Larice.
Well. I remembered.
Look, anyone we can get onto YouTube to look at our stuff, we are so absolutely happy with, because we think we're doing a pretty good job, considering that what we're trying to do is show you other places of the world that you probably wouldn't sometimes be able to go to, and you would love to see what it's really like. Plus, it's often something spooky and a little bit, off center and a little bit kooky, because that's the way we are. And it may not necessarily always be about ghost hunting, because some of the stuff that is on YouTube, it's crap. It's really shit. And
it's coming to bite them in the ass.
And it's coming to bite them all in the ass. And we just want to entertain you and kind of take you on our journey and the fun that we're having.
I stopped worrying about it so much, knowing that we had gaps and holes in our footage. And I thought, I'm just going to put it together and I'll put my little funny thoughts in, which I'm sure Renata will yell at me for some of the things that I've been putting in there because I'm giving her a hard time in the comments. But it just makes it, you get to see the journeys that we keep promising to take you on. Right, I need to get over to where I'm going to scroll right down to the bottom and do this one. Michelle Moore, hi ladies, may I have a reading, please?
Right, Michelle. We're going to do some quickies. Oh, Karen from Doof Doof, thank you so much. Can everyone go over to Karen? She's an Aussie girl as well. And she has a YouTube page called Doof Doof Paranormal, where she does a lot of interviews with people.
With wonderful people.
Like us. And she talks about all things paranormal. So head on over there and like her page as well. And subscribe. Michelle. All right. So, Michelle, you have the High Priest card, which is all about conforming to rules or creating really strong boundaries, and maybe sometimes also being pushed around and being told to do certain things that you might have to do but don't necessarily want to do. So this is about you now having a think about whether you actually want to be in situations that make you feel like you are not respected, and we talked about this earlier, and that you have no say in situations, and whether it is worth your while staying in places like that. Is it good for your mental health or not?
Melanie, I found the angel numbers actually are real. All last week I kept seeing the number 111 or 1111. It was so frequent. New beginnings. Plus with Renata's card last week, which with new beginnings, well, I start my new job on Tuesday. I don't really want to go back to work.
I know, but nothing is forever. Just do it now with the thinking that it's money that you are creating to create a better life for yourself and for your family at the moment. And yeah, look, think about it in a couple of months' time and see what it's like.
Yindyamara, my question is to Renata. How long did it take you to learn what each card means?
Forever. So these people, let me talk about this for a second. These people that put up a post and they say, learn how to read the cards in 30 minutes, it's freaking bullshit, because there are so many layers to these cards. And the thing about it is, the more life experience you have, the more you can place each of those experiences into each of these cards. So even though each card has a specific meaning as per the way that the card was set up to be read, you can read it in a number of different ways. And each card has a million different stories. It's about picking the right story for the person who is asking the question. And Yindi, that just takes going over and over and reading different books and doing your own like bits and pieces about it. Like I have a TikTok page where I do a moment of wisdom every day from the tarot cards, and you will see many cards come up time and time again, but there's a different story attached to every time they come up.
You've asked about every 3 comments, Alex. We will get to you, my friend. All right, so let's go. I'm just randomly scrolling. If you're not getting read, it's blame the spirits. That's all I'm going to say. Trina, am I where I need to be?
Trina, we'll do some really quick ones. Am I where I need to be? So this is for Trina Sana. And no, you are not. If it feels too hard, Trina, you shouldn't be there. You should kind of look at maybe twisting and turning the situation a little bit. It may just mean angling yourself slightly differently or doing something slightly differently. But to me, this card, the 5 of Wands, talks about the fact that it's too hard. It's too hard.
Right, Shane, one of our longest time supporters. Did you find that post that disappeared? We don't delete posts. And we are the only people able to delete posts. So I'm not sure what happened there. Probably the algorithm.
So you have the Tower card, Shane.
Oh, no.
And that kind of means that, look, I think that what has needed to be learned or what has needed to happen has just about happened.
What is going on in here?
It's just about happened. So, Shane, I reckon things are going to get better from now on. Really, although it might not feel like that. And remember, it always takes time for that energy to sort of whoosh over. And oh, sorry, I just touched a boob.
That's only fans who get that action.
Sorry.
We'll never watch that. Watch that spot. Watch that spot. Watch that spot again. That's helping.
So I kind of think that the shittiest part is over and things are going to get better. But this is a real opportunity, Shane, for you to kind of go, I never want to have that happen again. Yeah.
Wow. There is a lot going on here at the moment. So, Doof, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
We have said thank you. It's okay. You've just kicked in with saying thank you again. But Robert, thank you. Thank you, Robert. Look, that is huge. Thank you so much. The two gents and Penny. Thank you. You are also one of our long-time supporters. We really appreciate it. I don't know what's going on here. I'm very confused by all these coming in. Daisy, thank you. Oh, my God. So many people love us, Renata.
I need a hair transplant. I'm losing my hair. Give me money. No, it's all right.
Thank you again, Double E. We are allowed to say Double E to you because you said two of them. So thank you so much. Oh, my gosh. I'm a little overwhelmed by all of that. I've got a stitch. Joe Stevens.
That's all right.
Would love a card, please.
We'll need to stay on longer.
We will.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've only been on 30 minutes, you know.
Oh, God. All right. All right. Joe Stevens, this is for you. And you have the beautiful Queen of Cups. And she is kind of looking at getting her fill. You need to be filled back up. You need some really good energy coming back because you have given so much to other people and you are always that stoic person that is always there to give to others. So you really need to look for either something that you can do that gives you a bit of pleasure, some time out, getting some respite, or just doing some fun things at the moment. It's just to fill you back up because I feel that you're sort of getting to that point where things are getting a little bit weary and you're getting a little bit run down and burnt out. So look after yourself.
Groovy Chick Flower Power, always very intuitive and in Rune Toy. In tune, I think it's been with angels and everything. Any positive messages? Love from Ireland.
Hello, Ireland.
One of my most favourite places on this earth.
Hopefully, we'll be there.
Heritage.
We'll be there next year again.
Hopefully.
So positive messages. Okay, Groovy Chick Flower Power for you. You are now laying the seeds, the foundations for what is to come over the next 12 months. So be very, very open and attuned to the angels that speak to you and ask them what the best things to do to start and nurture right now. It may take a good 6 months for that to progress and see the signs of what you have begun, but it's important to actually start now. So start planting those seeds. Super important for you to do so. You will see the results of that within 6 months or so, but get your guidance from the angels with regard to that.
And a big hello to Cara. How you doing, girlfriend?
Oh, you looking so good, Cara.
Yeah, I'll be up and all that weight you lost, don't worry, I found it. You can have it back. I don't want it. I'm not liking this whole change of life cycle. It's making me blow up like a giant balloon. Up in Newcastle next weekend with Lynn and family. Oh, I have to say hello.
Absolutely.
Bianca, I lost my daughter in February and recently felt like everything else in my life is coming to light to test my strength. Any guidance from the cards? Well, Bianca, I'm so sorry for your loss. That is something no mother should ever have to deal with.
That's right. That's right.
I'm pretty sure we've spoken to you before on the channel.
And I think, Bianca, what's going on for you is you're realizing who are your real friends and who are the people that have supported you and who aren't. The ones that you really, really thought should have been supporting you and should have been near you and close to you. You may have found that they could not cope with what you were going through, or they would not give the amount of assistance that you required at that time. And yeah, we do know our friends and we do know our loved ones in time of trauma and stress, not when everything is happy and nice and wonderful. They'll come out of the woodwork for that. But when you need help, when you need assistance, and this one here is super awesome at doing that, my God, talk about friend.
I'll move mountains.
Talk about friend, honestly. Yeah, you need one like this in your life. You really do, because she's there for everyone. And you need people like that. You need someone who's going to be there when your life is falling apart into 1,000 pieces, and you don't have to be asking and begging. And I think that's what has happened for you. You have found out who your true people are, and add to that list, because there are good people out there. Don't try and change the ones that have already shown their true colors. They're going to stay that way, and you know where to put them in your circle of friends or relatives or relations.
They're inside the circle
No,
or outside the
they're
circle?
outside the circle.
We had a question from Melanie in regards to your readings. She said, do you use your psychic abilities to interpret the cards too?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I
She
said,
uses them as a focus, I reckon.
like I said, every card will have like so many different ways of interpretation, whether it's positive or not so positive, or whatever it might be. There are so many stories in each card. My job is to intuitively pick which story I need to tell you.
Debbie, welcome, firstly. We are not on every day. I think Renata would kill me if I did that to her. We used to be on once a week.
We used to.
But somebody complained.
Yeah.
It was too much for her.
It's getting a bit much.
Well, she's got to come out late at night. She's getting older. The night scares her when she's driving. No, it doesn't. It's a long way to come, and it's exhausting.
It's hard. And I'm trying to make a living out of this as well, you know.
Yeah.
If you keep giving everything away, and I mean, we do this because all the people that come on here are beautiful people, and I do not mind doing these YouTubes
What happened to Andrew
doing.
Attenborough? He's disappeared.
Will you not? And so I don't mind doing these readings at all, but I can't just do free readings all the time. Yeah.
All right, so we are going to finally do Alex. Will I be moving out?
Oh, Alex, goodness
Alex is
gracious me. Alex, will you be moving out? Look at this happy card that says, yes, rainbows and lollipops and everything coming to you. Look at that. So it will be happening very, very soon. I don't know how soon you want this to happen, but you are kind of, I really do get a sense that the hope is before the end of this year.
Penny! Hello, Penny. Could I please have a general card?
Hello, Penny Fraser. How are you, gorgeous girl?
You've been with us a long time too, Penny.
Yeah.
Long time.
And this is the Two of Pentacles. We are probably in that space where we're juggling so many things and not just money. Just be aware that you can be also in a little bit of a state of burnout at the moment, and it's really, really difficult for you to get out of bed and just keep going. Really, just concentrate on one day at a time and look at what is bountiful for you. Look at the good stuff as well as the things that need to be balanced out at the moment. Yes, but look at your finances. That's what this card is all about. What is the requirement for spending at the moment, and where can you pull that money out of? The times will change and it will be better for you.
Right, Larisse would like a card, please.
Larice.
I've said it right several times there.
Larice.
I can't believe I kept calling you Lawrence.
We have to keep on saying that because it goes into your head. All right, and you have the Chariot card. And the Chariot card demands us to be adults with regard to decisions and problems that are in our life. So we cannot be dealing with them in a childish manner. We have to take responsibility and we have to acknowledge our part in what is going on in our life at this particular point in time, and to double down and go, no, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to get myself to a better place. So again, as Anne said, don't wait for somebody else to give you a handout at this moment and go, I think you're fabulous. I will do this and this and this for you. You've just got to get on in there and do that for yourself at this point in time. But the Chariot demands movement. It demands change, and it demands you standing up for yourself in a very adult and wise way. So again, not being reactive, but just being the adult you are.
And I'd like to say I'm finally getting my shite together with the editing and everything that's going on with True Hauntings.
You're going very well.
We're getting the outtakes happening every week if there are outtakes. And the Grand Poobahs are getting those, of course. And, cracking out the content. So please, if you get the opportunity to subscribe on YouTube to Anne and Renata Frightfully Good, we'd really appreciate it. And if you get the chance to write a comment on one of the videos or all of the videos, that would be super helpful too.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right, Daisy.
I'm hoping for some insight into my sister's future, if we'll be closer or still separated in retirement. And of course, we have the Temperance card, which says, I can't tell you that right now. The time is not right because there is change for you, but there is also change for your sister. And so you may well still find that there is slight separation as you move forward and into retirement. But you have both got to be on the same page and want to be together, want to come together. And that requires, once again, doing things that are hard, doing things that are a little bit complicated and not easy. And if you can manage that, and it's important for the relationship to come close and be close, that's what you're going to do. But you both have to want it as much as each other.
Geez, Alex was persistent, wasn't he? The amount of times he asked. I like this. Marilyn's got some good advice. Alex, if you attack the task of getting a job and looking for a place you can afford with the persistence you're showing in the comment section of this YouTube stream, you're going to be just fine.
I know.
Marilyn, I love you.
Isn't that great, Alex? Your stubbornness is a good trait. It's something that says you're not going to give up easily. And that is great. That's fabulous. So keep on going.
All right. I'm just getting down here. All right, let's just jump into a random one. Hi, ladies. My life is changing at crazy speed. It's all scary, and any positive feedback would be so helpful. Change can be very scary, but we don't grow without change. So
yes, you don't grow in your comfort zone, as they say. You grow outside of your comfort zone, and all of these things are testing you to see how much you really want what the future is holding for you. So if you are scared of what is coming up, the future will tend to back off a little bit as you back off. And so you're creating this big, enormous gap in between. in between. Sorry. And it's sort of going to be more difficult for you to step in. So you need to just kind of have this mindset that I'm going to take a chunk of it out every day. I'm going to go with this, but I'm going to do a little bit, just chunking into it every single day. So that scare factor thing is not part of the process. And again, use some affirmations, use some things that are going to ground you so that you remind yourself that you can handle what's coming up and that you will be able to take it on board.
We have, as Dave said, the most anticipated question of the night from Lynn. Will we actually get into the Conjuring House on our holidays?
I ask that I asked that yesterday, I think online, and I went, okay, I'm
Go,
doing.
pull a card. Let's see what happens.
I'm doing a what is it? A yes or no.
Yep.
Let's see
All
what
right.
people say. All right.
So
Lynn.
we are booked into the Conjuring House in around about 9 weeks' time. We're supposed to be going just for an afternoon tour. We couldn't get in for a full tour. So let's see. Now, is this for Lynn or us? What is it?
Well, we're all going, aren't we?
Lynn's not. Lynn's going separately.
Oh, well, Lynn, blow you then.
Did she get a good card, did she?
Yes, it is. This is a card that says money's required. So, yes. She will work out that her finances are going to be very bad if she shuts that place down at this stage. And she's already saying sorry online from what I saw today.
Oh.
She is apologising. She is saying that the house has got something to do with all of this.
Oh, it's the house's fault. Let's not blame anybody else.
And I said this last night, is this just a whole thing to get the house back up and running? But yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, she was saying that the Conjuring House was the most famously haunted house in the whole of the world. And other people are going, well, what about Amityville? She said, I've never heard of that. It wasn't Amityville, it was another one though. And I'd never heard of that, therefore it's not famous.
Yeah.
Anywho. Well, Jeffrey Emmett, how are you doing, my friend? Not long now do we get to see in the
flesh. Did I make the wrong choice? I don't think so. You can be too trusting and you can say too much. Sometimes less is more, Jeffrey. Sometimes you have to hold yourself back a little bit.
I'm not a very good person, but I don't think less is ever going to be a thing with Jeffrey.
Sometimes you just have to hold yourself back a little bit and not kind of spill everything. But I think you can be in space where you can trust your decision well.
Here's another one of our people hoping to get into the Conjuring House. Are you enjoying the Nola videos, ladies, that I'm putting up? Because you were in some of them. Actually, some of you were in the ones I'm going to put up this weekend. It was the Andrew Jackson Hotel investigation, where they had the fake SLS cam. And I made a few little comments on there because I couldn't leave it.
Oh, did you?
I have. I'm trying to be as...
That was awful. It was so dreadful. Oh, my God. I just had to walk away.
Politically correct as I possibly could. Oh, wow. What happened there? I just lost everybody. No, I meant to go to there. And I think we had another thank you down there. Oh, Esther, thank you so much. Oh, look at that beautiful picture you got there. The big smile of face. That's gorgeous. Thank you. We really appreciate the support. Raylene, this is a thing that's happening with YouTube. Apparently, they're moving the algorithm around again. And you may even find that you have been unsubscribed from our channel. And I don't know why YouTube does that. But if you could all go in and double check that you are still subscribed, I'd appreciate it, because I know I was unsubscribed from some of my favourite YouTubers and they stopped showing up in my feed. And it's only because I went in and went, hang on, I've been unsubscribed.
And you've got to kind of post things. You've got to kind of be active on the page so that they keep showing us to other people. You can be watching, but you've actually got to put something in the comments, which would be very, very helpful. So if you haven't done that already, please put something in the comments, even if it's some hearts or something, to let us know that you are watching. It means that the algorithm will pick us up and show us to more people. Have we got any more questions?
Oh, thank you for the stars too. It's very appreciated. love getting that. They don't show up properly on the StreamYard feed, so my apologies if I've missed any of the stars that come through, but that is very much appreciated. Thank you, Jeffrey. Terry Ann, could I get a reading? Yes, you can. Thank you. I'll put you back.
Terry Ann. Okay, Terry Ann Ennis, this is for you. 3 of Cups. Please make sure you're surrounded by the right people and that they're not telling lies to you or not being lovely to your face and being mean behind your back. it should be fine. You have this beautiful Three of Cups, which is being surrounded by friends and being surrounded by the right people. But that's what I would like to see for you, being surrounded by people that support you and that you can talk to really from a safe perspective, where you know that the conversation that you're going to have is going to be held in high regard, and that it won't be spread as gossip the moment you turn your back.
Hello, Miss Ghosted. Oh, you poor thing. Somebody stole your name.
Oh, no.
Now you're Neurophoenix. I remember that from the other week, but I'm glad you put down Miss Ghosted because I would never remember. Am I ever going to recover financially anytime soon, or is he going to grow a heart and return my money?
Oh, no.
No.
No, they don't grow hearts. No.
Sorry.
No. And interestingly, you have the Strength card, which means you've just got to really get over this and learn the lesson of not turning back and being soft and kind of going, oh, well, we'll have bygones will be bygones and we'll just let that go.
They'll be nice to
It'll
me,
be
I'm sure.
nice.
They'll come back one day.
Yeah.
Everything will just be lovely.
Yeah, it'll be lovely. It'll be gorgeous.
Pussycats and roses.
Yeah, and unicorns. No.
Are dead in an
No. Remember this moment in time. Remember how much frustration it has given you and go, no. No, no, no.
No, 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 no. I see now. Karen believes we will get there. We will get into the Conjuring house. Amy, I've got to get the soapbox out for this one. I'm sick of waiting. My guides told me October 2 years ago. Nothing. Hang on, stamp your foot. Nothing has happened.
Did they tell you which October? What are you waiting for, my love?
Why are you waiting for the bloody guides? Get out and do it yourself.
Yeah, honestly.
What are you doing to work towards the goal that you're after? Are you sitting on your ass and said, no, my guide said it'll be October. I don't need to do anything. Or are you working on it? Come on.
And maybe you've got a better idea. Maybe your guide's a slack ass.
Maybe your guide's got a better offer. I don't know. We do have a tendency to tell people the truth here. No love and light and fluffy bunnies. So I'm very apologetic.
No.
Not really.
No.
How about a lot of lima? Hey, you're going to pull all the things out there.
A lot of lima?
A lot of lima. A lot of lima. Do you have a card or message for my please?
Of course I do.
Hello, Jenny Dunlop. Hope you're well.
And this is a card of overwhelm. So this is a card of trying to do and please too many people and do too many things at this point in time, and it's not giving you any clarity. It's actually befuddling you even more. So you have to kind of bring things down and really sort of focus on what is super important to you right now and leave the rest. Not everything is your problem. Some of those problems need to be given back to the people that created those problems. It is not for you to solve. So let other people deal with them, and you deal with what is most important for you at this point in time.
Okay, just going to pop back up here. Hello, Luke. How are you doing? Jeez, we've got the whole clan on tonight, haven't we?
Me.
Where's cousin Steve? Oh, going to do Luke.
Me.
Oh, that's another OnlyFans page.
This might be a forerunner for...
Well, we're not going to see him in America because he lives up in Queensland, I think.
All right. Okay. Interesting. 8 of Swords. Some of the conflict that you are dealing with at the moment is stuff that you are finding it terribly difficult to move away from, but you can. That's all I'm saying.
And we're going to do Marilyn Monday because she's been doing such good bloody advice all night. I think we need to give Marilyn a card.
Oh, I think you need to be a counsellor, Marilyn.
You're doing a great job there. What do you do in your day job, Marilyn?
Yeah, let us know. General career card for me.
You need to be a counsellor.
Again, another beautiful person that gives so much of themselves and is not respected enough, Marilyn. So look at the people that are around you and learn the lesson. Give as much as they give to you and hold back on things when you feel intuitively that it is really unsafe to say, because you don't know where that information is going to end up or how it is going to be skewed in the future. So again, less sometimes is more. people need to know that you're not on speed dial for everything, that sometimes you have things to do in your own personal life that are really, really important. And so you are not at everyone's beck and call.
Ghost them on the texts they send through. Just look at it and go, I'm not going to answer that now. And don't feel guilty about it. Thank you. And look, Alice has got a really good question there. Is change a good thing?
Yes,
I believe it is.
It is a good thing if you feel that change is required.
If you feel stuck.
And if you feel stuck, which a lot of people do, and they have this big thing about which way do I go, what do I do? And often with that, there can be this issue that you're not sure of which way to go. You don't know, which means you don't trust yourself, or you don't really have an idea what you would like to have happen in the future for yourself. You haven't made that mind up, or your mind up, which means that you haven't gone through the process of going, this is what I hate and this is what I love. I'm going to go with what I love. So you have to kind of work backwards. So from when that point of feeling stuck, you've either got to make some sort of a change which will shift direction and angle for your future, or go back into your past and have a really good talk with someone that can help you look through that stuff and kind of go, okay, do you want any of that to happen again? If you don't, well, the only way is to go forward and to make the changes that are required and to learn the lesson that you need to learn so that those same things won't happen again.
She channeled that.
That's like, who were we talking to before about money? Money?
Donald Trump.
No, money coming back, and will they grow a heart? Who was that? Who was that? No, it's not going to happen. Miss Ghosted. It's not going to happen. And you don't want that to happen anyway, because that's a hook. They're going to hook you back in to that state that you were in before. You don't want that. You've grown. You've seen something different in the world, and that's what you want.
I had the situation, you've been in the same situation as me, with a business partner who basically took $3,500 from me and just never bothered to give it back. And I held on to that anger and resentment, and Roman was he was going to take legal action. And in the end, I said, we need to let this go. Let's consider this to be a $3,500 lesson.
Yeah.
And I had borrowed that money against my home loan. So it wasn't like I just had it in my back pocket. So that money cost us more money, but I had to let it go. And as soon as I let it go, I was able to start moving forward and growing again. Now, I want to do Deanna. I lost my 17-year-old son a year ago this past week. May I please have a short reading if there's any messages for me? Will I ever feel like I can breathe again?
Oh, Deanna. Oh, I'm so sorry. It is such a painful place that you are living in right now.
Can we all please send them lots of hearts?
Yes, please.
Send Deanna loads and loads of hearts to know that you are listening and you care. Please.
Yeah.
Even those people who are just lurking in the background. If you can't do hearts, do some XXXXX. Something simple.
Yeah.
Let them know you're there.
And things will never be the same. Let's face it, they won't be the same.
It's going to be a wound.
This loss is going to literally haunt you until the day you pass, when you hope that you will be meeting him again. But now they are around us, but they are around us differently. We can't hug them anymore.
It's like that, the wound that develops a scar tissue over it. It's always going to be there, and it's going to be rough and probably a bit painful, but you learn to adjust. You'll never get over it, but you will learn to adjust and live this new life without, which is horrible.
And this card, this Four of Swords card, tells me that your son was hanging on to a lot of stuff and didn't tell you half of what was going on for him. Didn't tell you half of what was going on to get him into that space at the end. So this is really, really, really difficult. And the thing that you can do for him is to just give him your love and send your love to him so that his energy can heal and his energy can feel whole again. And allow him to be free. It is something that I guess we as mothers, I would never, I don't know, I've not had this experience, but it would destroy me. So I'm assuming that any mother who has been through this experience feels as though they have been destroyed by this sort of situation. And all I can say to you is that nothing you can do will bring them back, but know that they are in a safe place, and know that your love and healing that you send to them is the best thing that you can do at this point in time. And grieve. Keep grieving, because
you grieve as long as you need to grieve.
Absolutely.
Don't let people go, well, you should be over it by now. Come on, you need to move on. Give them that. They're not there for you if they're doing that. They're feeling uncomfortable and they've had enough of you grieving. That's why they say that sort of thing. It's their uncomfortable space. You sit in it as long as you need to. Peter Chambers, I've learned a lot about walking in dark places. I use flashlights, but she still falls over. Coming up close and personal with some nasty shiz, but sometimes day-to-day life is much more draining. I'd asked for a card for all my own life crises, but I wanted to ask guidance for my woman first. She's been handed some awful family news.
Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. Because, I mean, her awful news does affect you as well. So you're both in this place of feeling awful right now. Totally understand it. You know, she may be walking this path because it is her family, but you are also there walking this path. And it's the same card that came up for the last person. Same card. And of course, Yindi, here's exactly what I was talking about. The message is very, very different in that no matter what she does at this point in time, it's not enough, and things cannot be changed. So it is about you supporting her so that she can support those that need that support. And she may be the only one in the family that can do this. In times of stress and trauma, it's great to have someone that will just put their emotions aside, because they know that they will have the support that they need when they come crumbling down, and give the people just the generosity of their support without judgment. And that's what her family needs right now. No judgment. She goes in, gives them the support that they need, walks off, but you, Peter, can give her the support that she needs to get through it.
Amy wants to know, would love you two to come to WA. We'd love to come.
We'd love to come too,
Anything
Amy.
in the plan? We've got so many plans.
Create a plan for us, Amy, and we'll be there. We need somewhere to investigate.
And not only investigate, but also it costs money to come over there and hire a car and get accommodation and do all of that stuff. So we need to have some sort of event. We're not asking people to give us money to do that. We're happy to work, but we would need some way of working over there to bring in the income to cover us going over, if you know what I mean. We would love that, nothing more.
Linda, Spiritual Alchemist. Here we go. Like I said, I will meet you in a couple of weeks at the Psychic Fair at, where is it? Bullaroo,
Bull dust.
Out there, out that way. You have the moon card, right? So this is about focusing when times are tough. So make space for yourself, Linda, to just kind of sit in that space that gives you joy and happiness. And that may not necessarily just be all about work. It's about kind of getting full, bringing your energy up by getting the right information and allowing yourself to digest that information and sort of have it in your bundle of things that you're going to use to help other people. Because I know you'll be reading at the fair, so you want to sort of just get your vibrations up nice and high over the next couple of weeks so that you're prepared.
You've all forgotten. I'm just saying, you've all forgotten. Every single one of you. So have you, haven't you?
Okay, we've got to do some quickies.
All right. Susan, Jolliffe, quickie, go.
Any messages, please, from my mum and dad? Oh,
You got 30 seconds.
Susan,
30,
here we go.
29.
Don't. Oh, look, you're doing so well at the moment, Susan. They are very, very proud of you because you've created some space around you for new things to come in. So it's really, really awesome. Do also keep doing that. Do some decluttering around you because it will bring some really good energy in.
Apologise, Anthony. We're hoping to do more stuff with Isaac. We've been talking to him about it. He has lots of tours on at the moment, and I think he's planning to go back to America again. We just have to go and have another coffee with them and sort that out. Sarah Russell wants to know, is my family moving in the right direction?
Okay, is your family moving in the right direction? There has to be someone there that is really leading the way and not sort of letting them all kind of do their own thing. Give them a course, give them a way forward. Keep on kind of giving them good information to allow them to know that they are moving in the right direction.
Michael Wong, my ladies. Hi, ladies. Not my ladies. Hi, ladies. My partner lost 2 aunties within a week of each other. Oh, that's hard. Is there any messages from them to my partner?
Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Again, it's sort of the same card. The aunties are fine. They are fine. They are on the other side. They're okay. They're still transitioning. They're still in this spot where they're sort of in and sort of just getting that energy into a space where it is becoming whatever it needs to become as it changes. You have the 8 of Wands. So this is about, I guess, when people that are close to us pass, we have a real hit of our own mortality. And that is sometimes a wake-up call that allows us to go, oh, bugger it, I'm going to do what I really want to do because this life can end at any moment in time. So it's a story for her to, yes, get in and do what she needs to do from a place of love.
Club Macquarie, Linda said.
Club Macquarie, that's it. Thank you.
And Peter said, thank you. That's our strength, supporting each other, putting love and light out there for others. Everyone's dealing with troubles. Yes, you're right. The most otherwise would walk past. Wise words there. Of all the places you've investigated, what would you say is the most active? Maitland Jail.
Maitland Jail.
Without a doubt. Beck. Finity. Can you please tell me my mum is the musk smell?
Right. Okay. Yes, because there is an outpouring of love to her from her at the moment. So she's very, very protective of you right now. She's letting you know that she's around. So you may be sort of in a space where you are questioning things around you, whether you are in the right direction or going in the right direction. And she is there to say, yes, I am here if you need me. So take the time to talk to her and she will talk back to you.
And Joanna, how are you? You came to our seance parlour. Been trying to get in contact with my grandparents as you did at one of our seance parlours. Is there any messages for me, please? Renata is running something similar out at the Witch's Charm at Warners Bay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the table tipping as such. You don't do the table tipping, do you?
No, it's called the psychic table, and all I do there is just be the conduit, the channel for people getting in contact with their loved ones. So we do glass dowsing. We do a form of seance, glass dowsing, and people can come and sit at the seance table and they all get an opportunity to sort of have their questions answered and for someone to come through. Yes, they want you really to focus in at this point in time, and you may be going through a little bit of bad luck or a feeling that there is bad luck around you. It's not going to last, really. You know, don't kind of keep on going, oh, that's just another sign that I'm having this run of bad luck. The bad luck run is over.
Joanna said she'll look into that. You can look it up on the Witch's Charm website, I do believe.
Yes. Well, no, go to Joe Avalon because it is our beautiful Joe's event, but Club Macquarie will also have that as an event coming up.
The witch's charm for the psychic table.
Oh, psychic table, yes. Sorry.
Yes,
go to the witch's charm. Yep.
Last one. Okay, can you please let me know if she's wishing me harm or thinking poorly of me? Thank you, love from Ireland. Hi, Amy.
Oh, okay.
You know what you've all forgotten, don't you?
Yeah, that's because you don't have
1, 2, 3.
You don't have your cards out. That's why.
I can find something I can read.
No, she's not wishing you harm, and she's more angry at herself than anything else. So try not to make this a personal thing, even though it often is when we're talking about other people and how they're acting or reacting to us. So kind of, if you feel again that this is too hard, then maybe it's something you shouldn't be doing. But it's more about what she thinks about herself in this situation than what she thinks about you.
All right. So this is a chance now. We're going to have cards 1, 2, or 3. What are you drawn to? Just don't put that up there because I don't want not up there, down there. I don't want the cable to get pulled. So we have card 1, card 2, card 3, and Renata, you can pop yours in here with mine. Which one's 1?
1.
1, 2, 3. So this is the way everyone gets a reading. Are you drawn to card 1, 2, or 3? Ask your question, and then we will commit to it in the comments. Even if you've been lurking in the background, it's time to commit to a number. Choose 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, don't pull the cable. Don't say the word fairy.
Can I show you something that I created?
Oh, yes.
Look at this. The Art of Manifestation and Conscious Creation. I have created a little booklet that will start you off on the whole idea of manifesting. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful, glorious, and it is very, very simple, and it's a good start to how to really get your mind into this whole creating your life as you would like it to be. $12. If you would like a copy, send me at tarotqueen@gmail.com, tarotqueen@gmail.com.
The thing's floating around on the bottom of the screen there.
I will be able to give you a beautiful copy of this gorgeous book that just landed today. It is beautiful.
I apologise to those. Hello, Tosh, from the Fiji Islands. You ask your question, and whichever card you're drawn to first, you stick to it, commit to it, put it in the comments. All right. So card 1.
Card 1 is a yes, if it was a yes or no question, and it is the Sun card. So all things bright and beautiful. Have a good perspective on life at the moment. That's going to really, really help. Things are really okay for you.
And my card is, are you fecking kidding me? Of course the answer is yes. So how's that for a backup?
There you go.
Wow. All right.
All right, card number 2. If you chose card number 2, we have endings and beginnings. We have a finalization. So again, if you are waiting to hear back, whatever it is, and I can't say whether it's yes or no, bad or good, it is coming to an end, which means that you can now start over and think about new things. Think about going in a different direction. So it could be good for you.
Will Alex move out soon? Alex came back on and had a smile, which is good. We take the piss out of everyone, Alex. You're not special, don't worry. Now, the card I have got is get out of your own fecking way. You are your own biggest problem, right? You're in your own headspace. You're sabotaging yourself. You're causing yourself issues. You're overthinking everything. You are your biggest problem. Stop overthinking it. Move forward.
Okay. Melanie, I'm sending out Melanie and oh God, Melanie, I'm sending your poppet out tomorrow.
She's run off with the money, Melanie.
Sending your poppet out. Shut up.
Do you want to show them the other poppet you
have? Yeah.
Knock the cable.
Knock the cable. I have finished this one.
This is gorgeous. This one needs to be more expensive. There's more work done on that one.
So pretty. Look at this baby. Look at all the freaking work in that. So these are healing poppets that I make. They have some runes on the back, and they are filled with herbs and crystals in their tummy for healing purposes. So you can actually order one of these for Christmas if you so wish, because I'm already saying if you need to order one as a Christmas gift to someone, order it now, so I can talk to you about exactly what you want it to be created for, so I can make up the bespoke herbs and crystals inside for that. But I put Reiki energy into them, healing energy, and then I send them off to you. They smell beautiful. Takes me hours to make these little gorgeous things. But if you want one,
gets cramps in the hands. The poor little old lady gets cramps in her hands from doing those. What protective stones are inside? It depends on what the poppet is being created for.
Yep. So
because,
I've got tons of crystals at home, and I put a big handful into their belly, and that and herbs. So if you pick one of these up, they're quite heavy. You can actually tell that they're not just got stuffing in them. I do put a little bit of stuffing in their hands here and in their feet, just because it's easier for the shape of it. But everything else has herbs.
Right. Heartfelt Poppets on Facebook is where you can find her.
Card number 3. It's the Knight of Cups. You're going to have to try harder. If there's something that you really, really want, you're going to have to try harder to make it happen.
My cards are a bit sweary tonight. These are not our cards. Ours are sweary as well, but they were the original ones I started with. Mine is saying, pray, pray, Mother Chucker. It's time to let the help in, instead of going, no, it's okay. I can do it on my own. I don't need any help. You don't have to, Barb, do it all on your own. We are all here to help. Now, seriously, though, if you've got someone who's saying, hey, I can help,
say yes.
Say, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
How can you help?
Yep.
What are you willing to do that I can feel comfortable with and that you're happy to help with? So take the help that's being offered.
Oh, thank you, Tosh. Thank you.
Maxine, on the page there, once I take this down, it will have Heartfelt Poppets on Facebook. So look up that page, Heartfelt Poppets, which is a very appropriate name. That's where you can see them. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We have gone over time. My apologies for that. I'm sorry to those people who didn't get a one-on-one reading, but we thank you all for putting all those comments in.
And thank you for your donations. Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you for the generosity tonight. Wow, you really blew our minds. We really appreciate that. We will try to get Renata on more often. I'll try.
Try.
All right. Mwah. Bye, everyone.